I kind of think sex is more inclined to the chemistry between the two of you. What chemistry have you built before you get there? Not at tulipatana, you smashed this person. So the way people can just patana for club, hivi kidogo, they've already done the thing. You're likely to regret that.
So you're saying
when you're more intentional.
So okay. So what you're saying is you only smash with people whom you feel something for.
Tumejuana kwa DM, we've been texting, we've been calling. And then tuende date. So neza get laid after that date.
No.
Juu tushajuana.
Why? Sasa tunangoja nini? They don't.
A chick who knows what she wants will go straight to the point. Hi,
Okay, ngoja kwanza.
I'd like us to go out for lunch sometime or coffee. I don't know what works for you. I'd like to know you better. And maybe it could amount to something.
Wewe unadanganya. Hakuna msichana amewahi tuambia hivyo.
You're dating this guy. Mmejuana, mko in that mmeamua now it's time for sex. Ndio, you're ready.
Like this is it.
And then ukwe disappointed. Na maybe the quality of sex. Hiyo itakuwa ni a deal breaker.
You are generalizing.
Ile time mnakosana kidogo. See, what's the first thing your gender always says? First you attack his dick size, and then you attack his sexual performance. No, it's what we see on the interwebs. Hata pale, listen, hata pale hivyo mtaani, sijui like jirani na bibi yake wamekosana kidogo. Like kitu yenye bibi yake ana screaming at the top of her voice ni the way this guy is useless in the bedroom.
When you're having sex with your woman for the first time, naye anakuja analeta hii position nini pornstar situation. She knows how to get that tongue in the tongue. You know. Uta walk away useme
So ngoja, I have a question up to there. So like of late kumekuwa na an upsurge of women purchasing sex toys. Hata online you see young women are actually selling them on broad. So if you're saying still like for most women, for them to achieve orgasm, they have to be choked and be beaten. Hii dildo haiwezi kakunyonga. So bado unajaribu kusema hizi dildos, hizi sijui I don't know the names of those things. So you still telling me that most women are still not achieving orgasm using these toys?
People are different.
Yeah.
People are different. Honestly speaking, people have the most weird fetishes.
Welcome back to another episode of Offbeat with Lubanga. Today I am privileged to be hosting 3 magnificent people and 2 beautiful ladies, 1 gent. Maybe they introduce themselves from my far left.
Okay, my name is Ken Monene, and I'm happy to be back to this amazing podcast.
Yeah, you were here the other week. Yes.
Hi guys, my name is Meg Milimo, and I am happy to be back as well.
We are happy to have you back again.
Hi guys, my name is Hamete, and I am happy to be here. This is my first time, and
Welcome.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, come back again and again and again. So to the ladies, I have a question for you. So much has been said about being a real man. So according to the two of you, in respect to dating, who is a real man to you? Start with you or her? You. Let's start with you.
I think, okay, when we talk about real men, I can say it's all about one thing that makes you a real person, a real man, is your character. Do you have a good character? Are you someone we can speak highly of? That is key. You need to have, you should be a man of character. And also you should be a man who knows himself. You have your own identity. Like, who are you? What are your values? What are you standing for? And can you unaweza tetea hizo values zako? And also I can say a man who is reliable, because honestly, there are some people who are not reliable and they want us to consider them real. It doesn't happen that way. And also a man who is not like comfortable in his space. Like you should be ambitious. Are you looking forward to unlocking levels in your life that those two things in your kilala you think about, yeah? So to me, you need to be ambitious and you shouldn't be comfortable there. That is real. That is a real man.
Okay.
And just to finish, I can say a person who keeps his word, that is a real man. Like we always into a hot air and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
So to me, that is a real man.
Meg, do you agree?
100%, especially hapo kwa what is your bond.
Okay.
As a man, don't overpromise things. Don't oversell.
Yeah.
Speak. The other way I look at real as a word is authentic. Be authentic, unapologetically authentic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't incline towards the toxic side.
Okay.
But be authentic. What I would consider for myself, what a real man is a man who is aware of his masculinity. He's aware of his identity. Like Mimi kama Lubanga. I
Yeah.
understand that as a man, I am supposed to. It's a whole pool. So I'm not supposed to pick things that, he should do this, he should do that. But
Yeah.
he as a man, what does he stand for?
Like
Okay.
they shouldn't go with the flow when it comes to masculinity.
Yeah. Like how authentic are you? How driven are you? The other thing that is mentioned that's really important that I consider very beautiful in a man is a man that has a sense of purpose.
Okay.
Upon ambition, he's driven. There's more to him than just kesho yoga nimebaki nimtamkia. There's more to him than that.
Yeah.
In the next, within the next 3 months I need to do this.
Yes.
Within
Nakam
the
na
next
ubaya.
year, I need to do this.
Mtu anapika ugali on Sunday, amempangia Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You just only think of.
Wait.
You can't be that person who only thinks of his next meal. It doesn't matter where you are.
See,
right now.
he knows how to plan. He's planning his meals. Like anajua mimi nikipika hiyo ugali ndaikula mara mbili.
Can you plan your future as well with the same enthusiasm?
Okay, sawa. Now, nimesikia mkisema about ku oversell. And for me, I understand that for most men, I'll say maybe like 98% of them, overselling is what gets them pussy. If niggas just came to you alafu undersell ama kuambia the reality on the ground, most of you will not give them any time of the day.
And that is why your gender is branded liars,
Yes.
dogs, and every other bad name.
But they have to, for them to survive in the dating industry.
That's what you guys think we want.
Yes.
But really, I would rather a man that tells me his stance.
Yes.
And then I decide if I'm boarding or not. Rather than someone, you see, like those married men that usually lie to you, unaona kabisa there's an imprint ya your wedding band. But anasema, me, I'm not married, blah, 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 I'm single, I'm looking for someone.
It could be a bling.
I would rather someone that tells you, I'm married. I have 3 kids, been married for 10 years, and I like you, I find you attractive, can we have this arrangement? Let me know what I'm getting myself
At
into.
least give someone a choice.
Exactly.
And then,
So
okay,
stop lying to women.
sawa, wewe vile unaisema inatokea poa, like you want to be given the option to decide if
boarding or not.
but for him, he wants to maximize his chances of bagging you, and him trying to be real with you is lowering his chances. So
And him, the more he lies, the lesser the chance of him sustaining me in the relationship. Unless he just wants to hit and go. But if it's someone that's thinking long term, just be real. Because what's going to sustain me? Once I realize, he oversells and he's no longer attractive.
Ken, what do you think about it? Should men oversell or undersell?
No, I feel tuna put too much pressure on the boy child.
Yes.
Pressure.
Kweli siku hizi inaitwa pressure.
Vile mimi nimekuja hivyo. No, I understand. Nafaa kuwa real. Whatever na present inafaa kuwa hiyo ndio mimi. Kama na get what you ladies are saying. But pia to put too much pressure. Point yangu ni you're saying nafaa kuja na qualities fulani ndio you make a choice kama you will board. That's what you're saying. But
I'm not necessarily saying qualities. I'm saying just come as you are.
Yes.
Let me decide if I want or not.
Hey,
You
manze.
know,
Just be your true self when you approach.
And all I'm saying is,
Ukuje vile-
if all men
ukuje-
came
ukuje
the
ukiwa
way they
real.
are,
Njoo
authentic.
jinsi ulivyo.
Ken, if all men came the way they are, ati vile tu wako,
Awata to
dry
accept.
spell itaua wanaume hapa nje.
Who told you?
Dry
Okay,
spell
so
itaua wanaume hapa nje.
you're saying you
Message.
have to lie to get laid.
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
No.
You know there are women who find Andrew Kibe attractive.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they're like, oh my god, he could get it. He could get some.
Because it's vulgar,
No,
ama?
not because he's vulgar.
He's
Because
real.
he's presenting his truth.
Yes.
Just present your truth. You'll be surprised how many people, and utapata the real ones. Because me nitakuja kwako nikijua by the way, Ken presented himself as
Yes.
X. I am into X. You know, hakuna ku pretend. It's an authentic.
Wacha nikuambie.
No, I agree hiyo authenticity
Yeah.
ni very important.
Yeah.
Ndio baadaye usiulizwe kwa nini ulisema you can do this na au you're not able to deliver.
Yeah.
And then to add on that, ni kama you start a relationship with a lady, and then you know very well you start buying her flowers, and you know very well kwa pocket yako you cannot
Sustain
manage
that.
to like sustaining that.
Yeah.
The moment that channel gets like cut, issues zinaanza.
Si wewe unafaa siuelewe hakuna pesa ya kununua any more flowers.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
don't start something you cannot sustain.
Hiyo inaitwa campaign.
Just bring your true self.
Uza tu sera zako.
Yes. Bring your true self and then give me a choice to determine whether I'm going to.
Nyi mnataka,
want this
you
or
guys,
that.
I think you just want men to die of dry spell out here. Juu hakuna vile nitakuja tu nikwambie ati like Andrew Kibe vile usema. You know, that thing almost got me into trouble in another podcast I was hosted in. They asked me what like I will consider before dating a woman. And I said like some of the women wenye mimi I find them attractive to me are women who have a very beautiful relationship with their own father.
Yeah.
And then ikakuwa one of the ladies mwenye alikuwa kwa podcast sijui hata hajaiona babake. So now already she's triggered. So what if I wanted to get into her pants? You have already jeopardized my chances. So lazima tu nidanganye. So si lazima tu nidanganye. So suppose I wanted her. Unaona, na nimekuja already nishachoma bet.
If that is what
Normalizing
you want.
lies.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the definition of a real man.
Yes.
He's unapologetically in his space of masculinity.
Okay.
You know what you want, right? If you're coming at me, unless you don't want me long term, unless it's just a Nairobi situationship. But if you want me for real, the moment you come on board and you realize, hey, with them, I know why I want ladies who have a beautiful relationship with their dads.
Okay.
This chick does not have that relationship. Am I willing to compromise?
Okay.
You know, but don't come at her lying to her. Oh,
But I'm glad that the two of you have clarified on what you mean by saying by using the word a real man, because I noticed, I know, and Ken will agree with me that most women throw that term a real man when they want to use men. Ken, so you agree? Unasikia ati a real man must do this and that. A real man sijui takes care of children.
That is a very manipulative person.
I feel like you don't have to put it out there that a real man must take care of his kids.
Ni automatic.
Take care of those kids when you're making them.
But
like that's your responsibility. I do not have to peg it
on being real. Yeah.
Hiyo ni responsibility yako, full stop. End of story, no discussion. Yeah.
A real man pays his woman girlfriend allowances. What about that?
Well, I wasn't mad. That's me. But
Girlfriend na kama mtaenda
but
together.
I'm saying that's your arrangement. Mkiwa wili. If unaingiza do weekly kama Ronaldo or something, then give your girl something to work with, you know?
Okay.
But it's not.
No, allowance ni sawa lakini tusiweke kama payment.
Okay, now hiyo story ya allowance and ina hizo vitu za kukua real man leads me to another question. And it's for the two of you. So as modern women going into the relationship world, what are these expectations that you expect expect from men? The expectations you have for men that you want to date?
Like basically all men out there that want to date me, I'm the one man that I am dating.
All men that want to date you.
Expectation yangu kwa.
Like what would be like for example, as a guy, I'll say maybe like I would expect my woman to be this and that, or to behave in this manner, and
I would expect that man to be a kind person, not just to me. Like, how does he treat the people around him?
okay.
You know, I just want a nice person. I expect you to be a nice human. That's bare minimum. You know, everything else is debatable, but be a nice, kind
Yeah.
person.
What about being generous?
Financially.
To
Yeah.
everyone or to me?
Okay, to you.
To me.
Yeah. See, it's your expectation. Like, what are your
Because
expectations?
it's something that I'm looking into kabisa,
Uh-huh.
but I don't want to date a mean person.
Yes. That is considered a red flag. Someone who is who is not generous. Like in terms of being like, okay, people say stingy, yeah? Like you don't really have to have money, but at least be generous.
Don't
So,
be mean.
Yes.
Don't be a bias.
okay, you tell us about your expectations before Kent.
Niko na swali kwa Meg.
Yeah.
So Meg unasema nice. Amana kuwe nice. Akikuwa nice to other ladies, si kutakuwa na problem pia.
Excuse me, there's nice and then there's flirty.
Define nice.
If you're not rude to other people, you treat people how you expect people to treat you. This common courtesy, you have it. You are considerate of other people's emotions, not just the woman you're seeing, or someone that you're in love with, or relations or something. Like if I step out there and nipate mtu ana mop, you see that, like the way you can go somewhere and someone is mopping.
Yeah.
Ile common courtesy tu ya kwambia huyo mse, okay, ningoje umalize ikauke nini, you know, not at you unapita hapo because you feel entitled.
So at what point
Asikue mrude.
So ngoja, so at what point does the so-called bad boys get you people wet? Now because vile unaongea because ngoja kwanza vile unaongea it's like you want the nice men. So at what point do the so-called bad boys, because apparently bad boys stay winning kwa hii history ya dating.
Definition ya bad boy doesn't necessarily mean he's rude.
Yeah.
You know, ile definition tumeka out there for dating pool ya bad boy, uni mse mwenye atakama kwa mbe stay to get, but I can get you So it looks cute because this is someone who knows what he wants. Back to my original point.
Okay. So men who know what they want and they're not afraid to like let it known.
Yes.
Aren't your bad boys? Aren't your bad boys?
But ladies,
so how will you
trying
define
to
them?
make you understand.
So how will you define them?
I don't know.
Because
let me
what
ask
did you
something.
ask?
Nice, mnasema nice men ni wa boring.
Kuna ile nice
Yeah,
ya
simple.
salesman.
Yeah.
Asikue too nice.
Just
Akue too
be
nice.
a good human being. Like, just be a good person. Like, I consider there are some people seated in this room, I consider them good. Not because of things that they are, they are putting out there. Just how they carry themselves. Just be a good person. Set it. Good, I'm good because I want something.
Not being a people pleaser.
Yes,
It's different.
don't be a people. Just be a good human being.
okay, so now hiyo inatai na history ya toxicity, because nowadays a lot of people get to be branded as toxic. I myself have been branded as being king toxic. So I want to ask, like, what does toxicity mean to you, especially in regards to relationships? And have you been in a toxic relationship?
Well, toxic.
Yes.
Acha niangalie Google definition. Because most often, especially sahi, kama unibambi uko toxic. Kama uliniambia ukweli sikuwa nataka kusikia uko
toxic, yes.
People are just throwing that word around. It's like people who are clean kidogo, I have OCD.
Yes.
Watu wako na mood swings, I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
You get
So even mood swings ndio wanasema ni bipolar.
Depressed.
Yes.
So let's just put it. I'm not marrying you.
To mental health.
I advocate for mental health, but I feel like especially generation yetu na Gen Z, millennials na Gen Z tunai abuse sana.
Okay.
We make it, tunataka it fit into a cocoon so that it works for us, because it's easier for me to not change and just brand Hamete as a toxic person instead of me just changing and being a good person.
Actually, most of the times people who call people toxic are
they're the toxic ones.
So Google definition from a therapist. Iko na jina ngumu, nitachoma nikiisoma.
Okay.
The author. But when I define a toxic relationship as one which two people don't communicate or relate to one another in healthy ways, and where conflict easily arises. In these relationships, at least one person tries to minimize the other's perspective and increase their own competitive nature. There tends to be a lack of support and general unpleasantness.
Okay, so based on that,
Definition.
yes, have you been in a toxic relationship?
Yes, I have.
Okay, how toxic was this person?
Want me to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay. Puts phone away. Just about toxic relationship.
Yes.
Release.
No. Let me
Talk to
put it
us.
out. This is a safe space, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I've been in a toxic relationship. I wouldn't entirely blame that person. You see, when you're is the word inherently toxic.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the word when you don't know you're being toxic. Where it's just other things that have accumulated and now you're just this whole beautiful, amazing, 6 foot tall toxic person. Yeah, so I was in a relationship with someone that had a broken relationship with the parents akiwa mdogo.
Okay.
So alikuwa na insecurities, alikuwa na abandonment issues. So this was someone who was very insecure. Like you had to always constantly reaffirm this person, but you can only do so much. You know, unless someone is willing to walk that journey of healing, you can only do so much.
Okay.
It's not bad to date someone that has had a broken relationship back then, but how willing are they to move towards healing? You know, kuna wale watu wenye you have built a wall around you and you don't want to break it down, so now you become toxic to the people around you.
Okay.
So I wouldn't like say ati niliteseka, nilifanyika nini. I'd just say the relationship would have worked if he was willing to walk past that, forgive the people that hurt him,
Okay.
and be aware that in life you will find people, you will lose people, but that does not define who you are as a person.
Because now, like, he was dealing with abandonment issues.
Yeah.
Was he the type to threaten suicide because, like, you're leaving him?
No, he's the type to always tell you, babe, just I need you to promise me that you're not going to leave me. I need you to assure me. You get a new job, so now when you start dressing nicely, other people will see you, and then they'll take you away from me. You know, this is someone you have to constantly affirm, but you can only do so much.
Okay. And have you been
alikuwa na insecurities mbaya
sana huyo anafaa aende hagiwa na mama yake.
ama I seek some counseling.
Yeah, therapy, very important. And Jesus.
Can therapy work on such a person?
Yeah, therapy works.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, I think we dated the same person.
What?
We need to talk. So yeah, the person Pia, as in, okay, we were not like in that space we were dating yet. We were just like talking. We were more of friends who were trying to transition now to that relationship space. And he was so insecure. And insecure, every time we are seated, he needs to have my phone. Because he is insecure, or he thinks, or if we are walking and someone starts staring, he will start telling me, you know, see we are naenda to, like, you know, those types of behaviors. And then Pia, he didn't want me to have like a relationship with other people. He just wanted me for himself. To me,
yeah, they're very needy people.
Yeah, to me, that is just too much. I cannot, like, already I was born into a family. I can't, like, I can't stay like alone. You can't have me for yourself. It will never work. And also, he never wanted to like take accountability for anything. Maybe I could say, hey, you know, like, you've hurt me or something, and then, you know me, I'm dealing with trauma. Like, used that line.
A man used to pull that line on you
every time, like every time nikisema, you know, I have like, he knew he has issues, but he didn't want to address them issues.
I feel like people get to know their issues, and then instead of wanting to walk the healing journey, they start using it, you know, to get.
But did you try kumsaidia to get over the trauma
No, he was not a real man,
No,
so
let
how
me tell you,
kumsaidia?
when you're dating someone,
Because
I think that's where people go wrong. When you start dating someone, you're
Yes.
not coming in as a therapist.
Yeah.
You're not coming in as Jesus. You're coming in as a partner.
Yes.
Tuanzie hapo. Let this person find help. Let this person come to you as a whole individual.
Na si nyinyi ndio mnasemanga ati everybody is broken in their own way. So
Let
so
me
you have
tell
to
you,
deal with their
Everyone is
brokenness.
broken in their own way,
Yeah.
but they're not using it to get privilege.
Yeah.
Unajua?
So
Or
are
they're
you
not using
saying
it to get away with things.
are you saying wezi msaidia kufix himself?
Listen.
Me.
Hili alafu atafute type yake.
Maybe
But that's beyond the point.
like, just let them.
Don't date people who are in their healing journey.
Yeah. At times,
Akishapona alafu
kuna kitu inaitwa superhero syndrome. This person is in trouble, becoming a superhero. So you're attractive to them when you're healing. Akisha heal, and I don't need Superman anymore.
The savior syndrome.
Madam wanasemanga ati I stuck with you.
Oh,
Kwa bedsitter.
hiyo ndo story ya you don't want to be Bob the Builder.
Exactly.
Okay.
So please do not. I think it's usually.
But men build women all day, every day, and you don't even complain.
Let's build each other, but not in a way that ati niko na issues in a stem from child deep-seated issues that need people go to school to learn how to counsel people. It's a serious profession. So me says toka huku with the little things that I've seen online and stuff, and I want to heal you. It's ideally it's not.
I think the most emasculating thing a woman can ever tell me is that I need to seek therapy or I need to go for counseling.
But anakwambia anapea red pill, which you actually need.
Hapana.
But you see, men wanakuja na imperfections zao. So it's right kuangalia where you can assist.
No,
to make him a better person.
Imperfections are okay, but not things that need therapy. Those are two different things.
Because like you cannot it's like okay, someone who has childhood trauma, honestly, they're fully aware.
So at what point do you actually find out that they have childhood trauma? When you are all in ama before muingie kwa hiyo relationship.
Unajua venye tunaingia kwa relationship Nairobi, that's the problem.
Yes.
Tunaanza unaingia kwa DM, tunaongea 1 week, tunapatana Saturday, some joint in town. And then we decide we like each other enough to start dating. Unajua 1 week. Seriously, 1 week.
It's not enough.
1 week is enough for me to pretend to be like Proverbs 31 woman. You know that? But give it time. You see the way our parents were dating and they're still together for years and years and decades.
So ngoja kwanza, I have a question na hiyo story ya 1 week about dating. So for the two of you, how long do you take before you sleep with someone that you just started dating? Ama do you have that 90-day rule?
Everyone has their own preference, honestly.
For me, honestly speaking.
Guaro.
You should define such things. Because when you get a relationship na wewe, I'm supposed to think, what if I sleep with this person? What if I baby?
You don't have a timeline? You don't have a timeline?
Tumejuana. Okay, with me hapo kwa talking stage tunaivutaka kidogo because I really want to know what I'm getting myself.
Yes.
So it
but
could
I've decided without fear of doubt that this is the person I want to date, and I actually I really want to do this. I don't think we should peg a timeline. Si poa mrukia hiyo story, but I don't think it's okay to put.
So based on how well you know this guy, you could maybe have sex with them on the first date.
No.
You wouldn't have
So
sex
the
on the first
duration,
date.
hauja define the duration vizuri. 1 month, 2 months.
Si mmekuwa mkijuana kwa DMs. Umeshajua favorite color yake ni blue.
No, that's not knowing something.
Na anapenda chapo.
No.
So mkipatana si like it can go down. Ama you want to know him for how many?
And that's why unakuta watu body count. Huko economy ya Kenya. My point is this. Like I don't peg it to a timeline. You see the way women start saying at 90-day rule. And then you wait for you go the whole yard.
Yeah.
You wait for the 90 days. And then now you realize, oh shit, this thing isn't working.
So
I'm
Meg,
not pegging it on a timeline. Let it happen when it happens. Naturally.
Ken, before you ask, let me ask you a question. Will you wait for 90 days
90
to smash?
days is too much.
That's just 3 months, guys.
It is too much.
Well, my view is kama mko na vibe. If the vibe is vibing,
hata kani after 5 days kaende.
It depends na the connection.
Because first day, okay, for me to actually want to sleep, I want to know your health,
Yeah.
you know, situation. What am I working with?
Health.
Like, I want to know your status. I want to know. A friend of mine was telling
So you
me.
should know this status before eating his money at at a restaurant on a date.
At Java.
At Java.
The first day.
Yes.
This is the first date you're just meeting me to buy me coffee with
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, we just talked.
Eh.
We hung out.
Because
Yeah, let me see.
No,
you.
see,
You like
I-
vibing.
what Lubanga anauliza after the first date,
If now
is there a
get
chance
laid.
anaweza
Yeah.
get laid?
Kuna chance, by the way. Don't go out with me on a first date. Ninunulie food mingi ukifikiria.
After rudi nawe nyumbani.
Tunaenda.
Eh.
No thanks.
Akule
I
food
feel
yako.
pia, I
Sasa
think
ukule food alafu kienda
Na
huko
mzinga.
unagundua au msee.
If that's what you're pegging it on, then let's go Dutch.
Yeah.
Acha nili-
So
Yes.
Meg nilikuwa
So
nasema.
now again, ukisuggest when the Dutch na dem, they'll say you're toxic.
I think you're toxic if you expect sex from me on the first
Yes,
date. Not
that
only
is toxic.
That's not what we are saying. Tunauliza what are some of the checks, zile the boxes you need to check before
Before
I get laid.
I get laid.
Mm.
Already boxes zenye alikuwa nafaa kucheck ni ile time nilikuwa naingia box. That's what I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
Like ndo niingie box nikuwe demu yako hizo nini whatever umesha meet your criteria. So now sleeping with you is a non-issue. Yeah. Sleeping with you is just now vibes and chemistry and everything.
Yeah.
But
we are saying let me say something. Let me say something.
Yeah.
Tumejuana kwa DM, we've been texting, we've been calling. And then tuende date. So neza get laid after that date.
no.
Juu tushajuana.
Why?
No.
Sasa tunangoja nini? That's the question.
How many dates do I need to go with you ndio ni
How
qualify?
many days
No.
are we in a relationship?
Yeah.
We've
Are
been
we in a
talking.
relationship?
We've been talking, we've
Yeah.
not been dating.
Tukajuana.
Ngoja.
You check the
What's the
boxes.
difference? At what point do
I'm
you now
struggling,
become?
I'm struggling.
At what
Yeah.
point do you?
I don't-
Okay, it reminds me of some lady who was telling me, hata hujanikatia, hata bado you've not asked me to be your girlfriend. I'm like, but we've been chatting, we've gone out for. Sasa hizo gestures zote ningekuwa nafanya kama sitaki kuwa demu yangu.
Yeah.
I don't have to like verbally tell you
And this is
now,
the problem.
Meg, can you please be my girlfriend?
No.
How?
You see, that's why men tend to stick around kwa dem as a best friend.
Yeah.
Just kumoja watapewa, but
Yeah.
you've just been presenting yourself as a friend.
Yeah.
Hapana.
Verbalize shit.
Yes.
Verbalize.
And one thing that I don't know if this is true, but I feel like you men you can communicate some things, yeah. Like you cannot be in those situations. Kama mtaki kuidefine, like if you want a chick, you will let her know, like, me, I want you for this.
You know the most. You know
But
the.
nyinyi, like, I don't. You sorry, ati you're talking to me, now I should assume. Hapana.
Well,
You don't
skiza,
work like that.
skiza, I don't run a feeding program. Nimekutoa kwenyu nikakwambia ukuje tupatane Java.
Skiza.
Hiyo yote inafaa ikuwe na kuambia. Women they don't. They don't. They don't.
A chick who knows what she wants will go straight to the point. Hi,
Okay, ngoja kwanza.
I like your vibe. I'd like us to go out for lunch sometime or coffee. I don't know what works for you. I'd like to know you better, and maybe it could amount to something.
Wewe unadanganya. Hakuna msichana
Kamete
amewahi
is
tuambia
saying
hivyo.
something. Anasema unafaa kudefine. Niseme what nimekuja kufanya nini kwa hii relationship.
Si ndio maana tu.
But you see now mtatu blame for being too direct. And then mtatu brand mafisi.
Madam anaulizanga what are we? It's because you're not defining it.
Exactly.
Like just define it.
Define it from the word go. If
Unajua,
you want to smash,
Nikidefine on the
just say,
first
if you
date
want
na
to
niseme I want to smash.
commit. Give
Just
someone a
tell me.
choice.
Give me a choice to know.
Oh, yeah.
Kama
Or to decide.
pia mimi sitaki kitu serious.
Unajua the most ironic thing here ni ati wasichana wanatufundisha how to communicate. And they don't communicate.
Au ndio tupatia mixed signals.
Signals,
Hata
yeah.
tunakuwa confused.
Anyway, and I'm glad you brought your story your story ya kushoot shots. So I was going to ask you as ladies, because you get to be approached by a lot of men. Some you want, some you don't. So have you ever taken the initiative to go and shoot your own shot to a guy that you actually admire or desire?
Okay.
You've never.
No,
And
no,
you're here
no,
and you're here
no,
advising,
no.
but you're advising women to go shoot their shot.
Hatujaua
Let me tell you
kurejectiwa
something. I
endorsements.
don't know how to
Hatuna
handle
hiyo roho.
rejection,
Yes.
first of all.
Ah.
In fact, all women, hakuna dem ameko wired to handle rejection.
Exactly.
The most I can do,
Mhm.
or the most I have done,
Mhm.
position yourself.
Yes.
It is in the Bible.
Yes.
We learned it from Ruth.
Mhm.
The way she positioned herself for Boaz.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Just position it,
Okay.
not make him notice you, but don't
Yes.
shoot your shot.
Yes.
Ken, siano ametoka kutulecture hapa that we are not direct.
Excuse
So
me.
why are you positioning yourself like Boaz ama sijui is it Ruth?
No.
Si ukuje uniambie unanitaka.
This
Si
lady-
ukuje uniambie unanitaka.
hawakui honest na sisi.
Eh.
Let me say
Nyinyi
something.
ndo hamtuelewi.
Let me say something.
Uh-huh.
Unaweza kuwa na crush. Let's say uko na crush on Lubanga. For long ajui.
Yeah.
Ile siku ata mtaenda date, do you know ita flow? And then one thing inaweza lead to another. So are you saying when you ukiget laid ama ukimpatia on the first date uta feel cheap?
Sikusema nita feel cheap. Nisema tu sitakupea.
Unamfeel ni crush wako.
Listen, if I like Lubanga, yeah? You know, men understand the language of care most times. Most men just care about them. The whole world does not care about you. Like most often, ni mwanaume ni kujituma, mwanaume ni kujipanga. Listen, most times, mumezoea kukua hiyo tough. You don't expect tender love and care from anyone. The moment
we are gangsters,
a woman
man.
starts giving you tender love and care, unaanza kunotice. Yeah, true or false?
What we talk, it makes me feel awkward.
Inapunguza gangster points.
It makes me feel
Tunataka
awkward.
tough love.
Okay, for the records, he's lying.
I am not lying.
You are.
I am not lying.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Like,
This is what I'm saying.
These women mnataka kutu weekend.
Sikuwa weekend.
Msitu pampe too much.
Sikuwa pamper too much. Dude, I'm only pampering you until you notice me. After that,
Okay, sawa. Hiyo story ya sex niliona mmesema you will not smash us on the first date. Anyway, I wanted to ask, have you ever like had sex with someone and then ended up regretting it? As a woman. Like you went and
you did realize that women are only supposed to have like a body count
of two.
yes, I
The
know.
one who deflowered you.
Yes.
And your current boyfriend.
Yes.
So
Why do you want us to talk about
So,
that?
of the above, the two, you've never had anyone who like left you asking yourself, sasa mbona nilidu hii kitu? Like why?
That would mostly happen if you have sex on your first date. That would mostly happen.
Okay.
But if you're intentional about these things, you know, I kind of think sex is more inclined to the chemistry between the two of you. What chemistry have you built before you get there? Not at you tulipatana, oh, nini, smash this person. So the way people can just patana kwa club, hivi kidogo, they already done the thing. You're likely to regret that.
So you're saying,
when you're more intentional
so
about
okay,
who
so
you
what you're
choose
saying
to
is
yourself.
you only smash with people
I am
whom
intentional
whom you feel something for.
Like,
So that means you don't have to regret it later because
that's the
it's
whole point. Because you are more intentional about it. Like I'm in a relationship with Ken. Ken and I have known each other for X amount of time.
okay.
I knew when I was liking this guy that sex was in the picture. We know each other so well. We are, you know, sex is a very, very vulnerable thing. You know, I am okay with being vulnerable around you. So it won't be bad. We understand each other. It's just simple, perfect harmony. You know. So I would say no. I have not had coital activities with someone that I have regretted after.
Okay. What about you? Toboa yote. I've seen your side eye, and I noticed you've been disappointed by someone before.
As you withhold information.
Yes,
I'm
as
aware. Naimbanga kanisa, my friend.
najua.
Why are you asking me?
Si inaweza kuwa maybe ule boys upiga keyboard. Alikudisappoint.
Instrumentalists in churches when wanabanga shati za kitenge.
Yes, those boys.
Try sadaka.
Very very dangerous. Very so.
But she will not avoid that question. Let her
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I feel if you choose to do sex, so okay, let me put it in this sense ya kwa Christians. I feel if you are a Christian and so that hata mbinguni mtaandikiwa they fornicated lakini
excuse me, if you're a Christian you shouldn't have sex before marriage.
oh please Meg.
Like if that's what you're inclined to, like if you're going this direction, go all the way.
Yes.
If you
Why?
created me God,
Why?
God.
Yes. Why are you mixing things?
Exactly.
Yes.
God anasema mambo sijui ya lukewarm, hot, warm.
Ataki your story.
No,
Ni either you are hot or you are cold.
You're cold. Decide.
Ati a Christian in Nairobi.
Niko na follow up question on the same topic. You're dating this guy. Mmejuana, mko in that mmeamua now it's time for sex. Ndio, you're ready.
Like this is it.
And then ukwe disappointed. Na maybe the quality of sex. Hiyo itakuwa ni a deal breaker.
Do you guys know sex is relative?
Yeah, so because it's relative, unaweza pata ile yenye ilikudisappoint. Yenye like it was not up to what you expected. It was below par. It was below par. Yes.
Na what alikuwa umepromise under deliver.
That's why we started with saying don't overpromise, don't oversell.
Kusabota sisi
everything we've told you guys, I'm to oversell.
Because listen, because Ken, sisi hata sisi kuna zile tumewahi pata una feel hii ili disappoint. Too watery, too dry hivyo.
Hiyo vile ilikuwa imepostia online haikuwa.
It was too watery or it was too dry. Or she laid there like a log. Yeah, like akuangalia.
But I think
she wasn't mourning.
Mkuwe prepared. Then mimi nitajua what Meg likes. Sex yake ikue. Then tukifika sasa kwa the match day, I don't think nita disappoint.
Unaweza disappoint pia
because
Ken,
hii conversation ikue prior to them.
Unaweza disappoint juu maybe predecessor wako alikuwa porn star. And then wewe unakuja hapo.
No, I think the only time a man can really disappoint is when he has performance anxiety.
Yes.
And it's because wewe pia umemwambia mimi nataka what.
Anakukunja kama ugali kwa kona ya sufuria.
Ni chemistry.
Let me say this. Sangine on the first sex day unaweza disappoint. But I feel like we need to put you another chance ya kujiredeem. Tusijajiwe on the first
most men they have wanakuwa na hiyo anxiety,
performance anxiety.
Then mtu understand, msitu dump on the
sasa mbona mnaenda kutangaza huko nje
on the first
na mnajua tu vizuri tulikuwa na performance anxiety siku ya kwanza. Na mnaenda kutangaza huyo Lubanga anajifanyanga sijui Black Kings sijui nini na nilimpea akashindwa.
Sleep with people something to lose. Me says it all I don't even want people to know I have sex.
You know the only people
I want people to know I have sex when I'm pregnant.
You know people who have something to lose are married people. So are you telling us to have sex with married people?
No, ni kama
what do you have to lose? Wako kwa kanisa.
Bombastic
your dignity as a person and everything notwithstanding. I think there's a certain shame that comes with sex that it only feels right when it's in marriage. You know that?
Yes.
It only almost always feels right when it's in marriage because then iko kwa the right institution in which it was created for.
I agree.
Okay, so back to your question. Married people pekee ndio wako something to lose? No. I have my dignity, I have my pride as a person. I know what I want people to perceive me as. You know. So if I have nothing to lose, mimi utanipea alafu ucheze vibaya nitoke huko nje nianze kusema by the way
parroting.
Exactly.
You start singing.
I do not advocate for people who kiss and tell. You look so stupid while at it.
But see women kiss and tell.
You are generalizing.
Ile time mnakosana kidogo. See what's the first thing your gender always says? First you attack his dick size and then you attack his sexual performance. No, it's what we see on the interwebs. Hata pale listen hata pale hivyo mtaani sijui like jirani na bibi yake wamekosana kidogo. Like kitu yenye bibi yake ana screaming at the top of her voice ni the way this guy is useless in the bedroom. These are the things. No, but let me tell you something. On a scale of 1 to 10, 9 out of 10 dem akikosana chali dem wana attack this guy's sexual prowess. Yeah.
It's not right. Okay.
So
Childish. It's
giving ghetto vibes.
Ghetto, like ghetto.
My point is this. Ndio mimi nikuja nikupa like there's unajua if I sleep with you hakuna kitu kingine kubwa or bigger that I can give you. I'm giving you myself. You know, actually you have no right whatsoever to use that as leverage for something. You have no right. This person has given himself to me. You know the vulnerability and the shame that comes with being naked. This person has presented themselves naked to me. It's a very vulnerable space, and I think you know, attacking someone based on that is going so low. It's the lowest a human being can go. That's why date kind people, date nice people, date people who have a sense of shame.
Okay, back to the question of being sexually disappointed. Maybe you guys, you have not been disappointed before because mnasema you go for people that you actually want. So probably the fact that you want them covers up for their inadequacies. But for us men, we get disappointed. So the other day, you know that guy called John? John was telling me that he had this chick who was not, like, she refused to mourn completely. And the whole time, she was looking at him dead in the eye like this, and she's not mourning. So him is down there, he's hitting it. He's giving it his all. Anashangaa mbona msichana hata atingiki afanye nini, like that thing still traumatizes him to date. I think since then he's not like maybe had any other chick because anajiuliza what if the next chick will do the same thing to me. So hizi vitu pia yenye mnatufanyia in the bedroom they leave us scarred. You know, you don't know where you rank, like was I that bad that she could not mourn, or what is it? Sasa how do you utamuuliza aje?
Just tell her, babe, are you okay? Like, ask what's going on? Because
I feel ka itakuwa vibe killer.
No.
Or she's already killed the vibe.
You have every right to know what's going on. Like if you're my partner, I need to know, oh, this doesn't work for you, let's not do that. Let's do this.
Ken, have you been disappointed?
Yes, I have. Lakini you see hapo kwa morning I think
see what
different ladies who na different ways of expressing pleasure in the bedroom.
Yes.
So hiyo itani bother too much. But disappointed, yes I have, lakini you see tunasema tu ni sawa.
Hiyo ngojoli disappointed in what way?
Talk about it. This is a safe space.
No, hiyo point ya analala tu. Unajua I'm thinking inafaa kuwa exciting. It should be inafaa kuwa see the porn star nini vibe. Lakini at least ikuwe na some
amechangamka kwa bedroom.
He's mentioned something. I have a question. Maliza alafu niulize hiyo swali to men because it bothers me.
Sawa.
Ikuwe na some flavor. Juu umesema unajua what you're saying ni this tukiingia mechi ni kitu tumepanga, probably we've planned it for some time, so inafaa kuwa worthwhile, worth the wait.
And
so I'm thinking hata afadhali hata wa fake kidogo to feel ni kama to feel poa,
just fake it bana. Si juu sasa sisi mimi ndo nakutumianga do na kupeleka date, si just nidanganye tu nijue at least.
I feel what Meg said, if you are in a very intentional relationship, these are things you need to talk about. If you are disappointed, maybe you should talk to your partner about it. But also remember, issues of sex, you just don't approach them from any corner, because you can say something that will break
ni sensitive,
their ego. It's very sensitive. So you need to like tell them, you know, hey, there's this style, or when you do this, like you have to like be very wise and sensible when talking about it. But don't if you're in an intentional relationship, I don't advocate for you to keep quiet if the sex is bad, because it will continue being bad.
You've talked about position, and I remember a lot of men complain about the doggy. They say
Lubanga, don't please. Lubanga, don't. Exactly.
Let people to shower.
Not today.
They say
Not today.
ndia China hiyo story. Okay, ulikuwa hata kutuliza
I
swali.
wanted to ask you a question. I mentioned
Okay.
porn stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I have a question. And I think you've also talked about it.
Okay.
So when you talked about it on your Facebook post,
Uh-huh.
I could relate it to a conversation I had with a guy a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if, say, you're in a relationship with a woman,
Mm-hmm.
or you're married to a woman, you don't go all out on her because you're caring about your package as compared to someone you're just having sex with for the vibe. Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
when you're having sex with your woman for the first time, naye anakuja analeta hii position nini porn star situation, she knows how to get that tongue in that tongue, you know. Uta walk away useme
No, all I know is that most men are comfortable doing all those porn shenanigans with women who are not like their own women. Like, this is not your main girlfriend, or this is not your wife. Like, these two side chicks, you even do BDSM with them. But your wife, you kind of want to give her those respectful strokes. Zile vitu zenye yani you have sex with her.
Why are you bringing respect?
Listen, I'm just saying.
Why are you putting respect and
No, I'm just
Same
saying.
line.
Listen, I'm saying, like, with most men, like, especially when it comes to your wife, you want to have sex with her in ways that pleases the Lord.
Please the Lord.
Yes, you don't want to go all porn star on her.
What if that? What
So if a guy
that's-
goes all porn star with you, he doesn't want you like that.
Like a chick.
Yeah, if a chick sleeps with a guy and the guy goes all out, 100% amazing. That means hamtaki long term.
And she was mpango wa kando.
No,
Yeah, iko sawa.
like I define.
Like bibi yako.
I wanted to weigh in hapo kwa marriage na sex.
Or sex kwa marriage na sex enye iko nje ya ndoa.
Let
Like
me
the
talk-
difference.
Let me
Talk from your perspective.
Yeah.
okay, you see, mnaweza have this conversation na your wife. Na mimi personally I prefer fun. Ikuwe exciting. Doesn't matter kama ni okay, yeah, you see, siwezi ongelea nikikuwa na another mpango wa kando. Wacha niongele na mama. Yeah, na prefer ikuwe hivyo. Ikuwe exciting, ikuwe kitu vibrant. Yeah.
Inaka ni kama
Reserve yangu haifai reserviwe.
haifai kuwa reserved,
Haifai reserviwe for mpango wa kando.
So would you be okay with a woman the first time you're having sex with her? She goes all out and she knows exactly what she's doing.
Definitely.
Utaanza kufeel kama
Z. No, I won't. The thing is, you see, if it's the woman, like it's your first sexual encounter. Unajua ukiamua kugo all out ukwe a slut in the bedroom, be slut for the duration of that relationship. Unajua na expect that ukiwa 60 uendelee kuwa slut kwa bedroom. So you have to be very careful with how you perform on the first
Unajua
day.
sex therapist wana recommend.
Listen.
Wana recommend mtumie hizo styles zote juni zetu. Azikuwa hizo si za animal. Kwa nini tunataka kuzieka ati hizi ni za acting?
I think
Wacha to act.
Okay, unajua Malio story. You know where that story? Unajua where that story is coming from, Ken?
Ina strengthen your marriage.
I understand.
To a
But
certain
you know where that story is coming from? It's coming from married men who, like, sasa now you've been married to this woman for like 10, 20 years. Huyu ni mama ya watoto. So like una feel like you owe her some level of respect. So even in the bedroom, you umpeleki mbio juu. Sasa ashazawa watoi, unaona? But ukipatana na msichana mwenye ni mdogo, unapatanga you don't really care that much. Unamfunga makamba, unamchapa makofi, you do all those things. Juu sasa how are you going to start tying down your wife, the mother of your 3 kids? You're tying her up. And then you're whipping her. There's a whip.
Okay,
Let me tell you something.
You're asking her, who's your daddy?
Works for you. Be my daddy.
Yes.
If that's what works for us.
If we die in line of
And you have 3 teenagers, like children who are in the other room.
Me, what's the respect me with every other thing? But no.
Yeah, I have a question by the way.
That is how people cheat in marriages, by the way.
I have a
Oh,
question.
like you
hiyo
feel.
ndo kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema.
Sexual
So
frustration.
ukirespect too much pale then utatafuta mtu wa kudisrespect.
Kudisrespect.
Maybe vibe yako
Because-
wewe unapenda kudisrespect.
Fetish zako na
Ndio
needs
have
zako
fun.
bado zina exist.
Yeah.
Hazikurespect.
So hiyo potential yako unapeleka wapi hiyo energy? Your energy unapeleka wapi?
Needs zako zina aibu. So if I cannot do this with my what was the point of marrying you in the first place?
Yes.
But see now you have kids to take care of, to raise.
Let me ask you guys a question, because okay, let me actually ask this guy.
Hata mimi naweza niuliza.
When you are doing sex, what do you want to achieve at the end?
I just
want to orgasm.
No, I just want to nut.
You are serious?
Yes.
Maybe if I
And remember I can nut with or without a woman. So
nigga, please.
yes.
Without a woman paying the same.
I can nut with or without a woman. So
okay, this
regardless, either way I'm still going to achieve that.
Wacha to put some respect kwa hii nini. Hii sex. You see nothing vile unasema you see the right way. You see the right channel. Na mimi si advocate for nothing without
a woman.
The woman.
You're
asking.
So this is my question. If you're a woman and I prefer BDSM, who are you to give her respectful strokes? Akijua tu vizuri kimba hizo
no bana. Roja BDSM hiyo yenye unamfunga na makamba. Unampost juu kama bendera.
Akikubali kama that.
Unampost kama bendera, unatafuta nyaunyo. Hiyo acha.
Kama and appreciate you, that's fine.
Like they go all out, like she's totally in control.
I think my masculinity cannot allow that.
That's what it takes for my person to actually enjoy our whatever. If it takes me to be in control and in charge, and then I'll try and do it.
All I'm saying is, if I cannot properly bully you in the bedroom using my dick, if I can't bully you properly using my dick in the bedroom, and maybe na nisaidiwe na vidole mikono, hizi stories zingine za sijui nikufunge na kamba nikuchape na whips, no. Hiyo
okay, not all girls. Some girls, because don't choke me. What if I die? Like some girls.
You don't want to be choked?
Why?
And you have a long neck. Your neck is a perfect candidate. It's giving choking. It's giving choking vibes.
I don't want to die.
Okay.
Thinking, the feet of Jesus,
You don't want to go out like that.
Utaulizwa tuache kuwatch too much 50 Shades.
No, listen.
Unajua hizo ndo expectations wanatuwekea. Sasa imagine Ken, where like ni mtu mwenye maybe you even weigh, let's say you are huge. You're tall, you're big, and you weigh like 100 kilos. And then your wife or your girlfriend is anakuambia ufanye hizo vitu zenye 50 Shades of, si utakufa, you will die.
Now that's where sexual compatibility comes in,
which is very important. Secondly, when you're in that place where you're engaging with this person, like, do if it's your pleasure that comes first and not mine, if I'm doing this to pleasure you and you're doing this to pleasure me, it's a little different as compared to when I'm just doing it for my sake. You see how a lot of women don't even know what orgasm is. You know that?
They don't.
I feel
most
like
women.
A lot of women don't know what an orgasm is.
So who's to blame?
A lot of women have never orgasmed in their lives.
No, I'm just asking. Who's to blame?
Who's to blame is because their men probably think I should give respectful stroke. Listen. Maybe
Meg, wacha nikuulize swali. Choking will not make you orgasm. Acha nikuulize swali.
No, listen. Maybe there's a way. People are different. Sexually people are so different. Kuna wale msemo mpaka ufanye kitu fulani. Kuna wale mpaka inflict pain ndio feel you arousal.
So ngoja, I have a question up to there. So like of late kumekuwa na an upsurge of women purchasing sex toys. Hata online you see young women are actually selling them on broad. So if you're saying still, like for most women, for them to achieve orgasm, they have to be choked and be beaten. Hii dildo haiwezi kakunyonga. So bado unajaribu kusema hizi dildos, I don't know the names of those things. So you still telling me that most women are still not achieving orgasm using these toys?
People are different. People are different. Honestly speaking, people have the most weird fetishes. A chick was telling me, but you're going to get mzungu and white people are just weird. alikuwa ananiambia the white guy alikuwa anamwambia when you want to visit me vazi zile viatu zitanukisha mguu kabisa. So that day if she's supposed to go there for sleepover anavaa zile viatu miguu zitanuka. She can't wear sandals or something. Akifika kwa atoe viatu the guy aende anuse hizo miguu. Oh my god, he's so turned on.
Kwa hivyo ni dem mwenye kwanza lazima, so this guy has to intentionally date women who have stinking feet.
So or maybe we just make it happen. I don't know, maybe wear wet socks or something.
Alafu tembe the whole day.
It's a chick and she's a famous face out here. But she just exclusively dates white men. And so alikuwa ananipresentia the kind of fetishes that they have. So sometimes it's not necessarily the penetration that will achieve the satisfaction.
Karufu kambaya viatu itafanya tu na orgasm.
Karufu kambaya hivi kaviatu. Because I thought I used to die kulikuwa na wase people actually get turned on by vomit and things like that. But that's people we are
tuache na hizo.
But that's what I was telling you.
Okay.
There's some people they want you to dress like a child, and there's some people who
so also it's giving
it's
giving pedophilia.
Yeah, that's just a pedophilia.
Like people have weird fetishes, but I think at the end of the day sexual compatibility matters. Like if you cannot
if you are a 3-minute person, find your
3
woman.
Okay. Unapendana na kama kuja kusema unafanya kazi safi.
Huku nyasema
but mimi nasema hivi all women deserve kufikishwa
kileleni.
All women wana deserve orgasm. So
God bless you.
Thank you.
Unajua wachocha wataochi podcast waende waambie maboyfriend zao ati mbona hujanifikisha kileleni.
I'm speaking my truth.
Alafu nao another man nao umeshampea pressure.
That's bare minimum for relationship.
Na atakuja wewe amekula jaba ana hiyo
finish kwa hiyo point. Nilikuwa na more content on that point.
Anyway, as we wind up, nilikuwa nataka kusema there's something you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Wewe unajua unatetea wasichana wapewe.
Nilikuwa nasema all women wana deserve. Because you see akisha orgasm ndio ana feel poa. So kwa nini tusimalize kazi? As men, please wacha tumalize kazi imetuleta pale.
What he said.
But sasa
we need to win your game.
But tukiishiwa njiani
tumeharibiwa jina sana huko nje.
Sawa, okay. Haya, tukimalizia nimeona it's sad that you guys don't shoot your shots because you now you end up being in a relationship with men whom you didn't choose.
Excuse me.
It's men who chose you.
You got it all wrong.
So sisi kama wababa, at least we get to be with women that we want. Us we're the ones who went out there. Okay.
Sisi ni hunters. So but see they don't hunt. So hawa ni kama multi-bet. Unawekelea tu ni gani itashika. So but for them, it's like they receive applications from like let's say a dozen men.
Get to choose.
Yeah.
But now your choice is limited.
It's not limited.
It's limited kwa wenye walikam.
That's what we're telling
You're probably missing out on those that did not apply.
No, that's what we're telling you. To shoot short, position.
Yes.
It's like there's a viral TikToker nimeona akisema, like for example, if a chick tells you, I miss you, she's probably asking to get some. Not me though. If a chick, sometimes you meet her and you think you initiated everything, but then this chick is wearing matching undies with a bra. You're matching your day manipanga. You got this. Yeah.
That's not me being lucky.
Because the woman is 15 steps ahead of you. She's just playing nice with where you are. But here alishapanga everything. She says, okay, I don't want to sound blasphemous.
Truth.
Sound blasphemous. You see the way they say God sees the beginning from the end and everything. Women have a way of just seeing uko mbele, but they're still here. Men tend to see here a lot. So sometimes what is up here?
Seeing red flags is where you draw the line.
What if red is your favorite color?
I see.
The red.
What if you're color blind?
You know? What if you think you're in a carnival? There's a lot of red. But that's beyond the point. But the point is this. sometimes you think you're the man, you're handling, you got the direct situation being inaenda, but really the woman is doing all that, and then she's just letting you think that's what you want.
That you're the one in charge.
Kuna this story dem anakuja na visit the boyfriend. Then anasema leo ni kama sitaki anything, nataka tu kwenda home. Then after amempersuade for some time, akatoa inaitwa nini? Hii mnalalaga nayo ni? No, ya kulala.
Pajamas.
Night dress. So huyu chali akauliza, so ulikuwa umekuja kama umejipanga lakini mnatutesa. So is it something mnafanyanga muone ni wapi mnaweza kuwa persuaded to what level before giving?
I find it weird.
I know.
If you want, you want.
You are, if you don't, you don't.
So why do you want to be persuaded?
Nikikuja na night dress ni want to.
Na mbona unasema unataka kuenda?
Kwani umetusumbua for 1 hour?
Na si wasichana tu mnakuanga hivyo. Amkwangi direct to the point.
If I come to your house, nimebeba night dress. Mbona tulikuwa tufanyie nini hiyo night dress?
Ulale nayo.
Exactly. Why should I now start
So why should you start telling me that hata uko na haraka sijui unataka kuenda?
That is just some childishness behavior.
So you agree that 98% of women are childish?
When we date 98% tunakufanyia
Data from other men. Other men, that's data from other men. Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of the show. Tell us what you think about today's episode. I'll catch up with you next week.